video as well. Okay, so let's begin. I'm sharing my screen with you. Okay, so can you all see my screen?
Yes, please.
Okay. Okay, so let me check my attendance. Okay. Okay, so before we start today's class, I've uploaded some work that I want you guys to do. Okay, so I want to take you guys through it. So this is my account. So when you log in, you go to the model side, you see the work that I've given. So go down. So it's here. You can see here practice worksheets. So you click on it. You click on this practice worksheet. Just click on that to open. So it will open this page. So you can see worksheets. It's a PDF. So you just click on this. Okay. So you click on the worksheet like this. It will open. So my own, I've downloaded it. So once you click on it, it will download it for you. So let me open my download file. So this is the work that I've given you. So you are supposed to download them. You download and print them. So let your parent do that for you. They should print for you. Now you write your name. Okay, so this is a sample work that I've done for you here. So you can see here 7 times 8. So you know that it's less than this. So you have your 3, your 2, how you do it. Then the answer will be here. So this is how you are going to solve this. Okay, and the other one, you see this one, 3 times this is a multiplication. Okay. Hello. I'm doing this. Yeah, there's class. No, he has connected.
Yes, sir.
Yes. You're welcome, sir. Bye. Okay, so sorry. So now you can see this is the work. So download everything. It's each page. So you can see this is practice test sheet 1. Okay, this one is example that you have. This one A, B. So you can see here is A and B. So you have to solve that. Then you come here, you solve this one. The example that I've done for you there. This one is sheet 2. You can see here is 100. So we are dealing with 100. All that we've done, I've put them in this format for you. So you take your time, download and work it out. This one is 15. So you should be able to do everything. You download, you print it out. Okay, once you are done, you submit your work. Okay, I believe you can download, right? Yeah. Which one? Hello. No, this is how I want you guys to do. Okay, So other things just don't need to do them. So that's why I've given you example. Okay, so you know that here you need 3, here you need 3. You also know that when you subtract this from this, you get your 5. So you write your 5 down there. Okay, time this will give you what? 50. So 50 plus this time this will give you 6. So 50 plus this will give you 56. So I want you to use your mind to do the addition here. Do you get me?
Yes, sir.
That's why I've made it this way. So you follow the instruction. That's why I've done one for you, so that you just follow and then work the rest out. Okay, and this one, the one you see here, is another work. I've done example for you here. Okay, this one is, you can see here, 3 times this is 9, 4 times this is 16. So example that I've done for you there. So when you come here, you see some there, so you are supposed to provide the answer that way. I believe you can do it. What? If you can finish it tomorrow and submit it, it's open. Do you get me? It's open. So that's why I've given you a lot. All that you've done on this one, I've covered that. So it covers everything. So take your time and then do them and submit. Okay. So now let's move on to today's work. Okay, so today we can you see the board? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so today I told you we'll be dealing with multiplying decimals. Okay, so who can read for us? Can someone read what is on the board for us? Wait, I think someone is coming. Let me accept the person. Wait, I'm accepting someone. Okay. Okay, so now you can start.
Multiplying decimals. What are decimals? All numbers are made up of digits. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9.
Okay.
These are like letters in a word. The word is made up of digits. Numbers are made up of digits. 23 is a 2-digit number made from the digits 2 and 3. 103
No, 600.
627 is a 3-digit number made from the digits 6, 2 and 7. The position of the digits in the number tells us its value. This time, the 2 in the number 23 has a value of
2 tens.
10. And the 3 has a value of
3 ones.
Yes, for 100 are 3-digit numbers. 435, for example. The 4 is a 100-digit and tells us there are 400. The 10 digit and some signifies 3
3 tens. Mm-hmm.
The unit digit is 5.
Mm-hmm.
Signify 5
Once.
or
Simply 5.
simply 5.
Mm-hmm.
When write the number, the position of each digit is important.
Mm-hmm.
The position of the digit gives that digit a place value.
Okay. So I want you to really understand maths. Okay. Now the main thing in school, you start learning ABCD. Okay. In the same way to mathematics, instead of you saying letters, in mathematics we call it digits. Okay. So you know that in English, how many alphabet do you have in English? How many alphabets? How many alphabets?
26.
26. Okay. So in mathematics, how many digits do we have? How many digits? Is it 9? It's 10, right? Because we start from 0 to 9. So it's what? It's 10. Okay. So in mathematics we have 10 digits. In English we have 26. All other words are combination of what? The letters. Okay. In the same way, in mathematics, all other numbers are also combination of what? These 10 digits. Do you understand that? Hello? Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So for instance, if I want to call, let's say, city. City is made up of what? Combination of what? Letters C, letter I, okay, letter O, T, letter Y. In the same way, if I want to call a number, let's say a number, let's say the one that we just call, this number, which is 435, is made up of digit 4, digit 3, digit what? 5. Do you understand this now? Okay. Now what we are saying is, in the mathematics, when you see a number, you need to pay attention to the position of the number. So position, as we are talking about, is let's talk about this. So now we think of digits. Now we look at the position of each digit. Okay. The position of each digit is very, very important. So when you are dealing with digits, let's say we have this number here. Okay. So if I have this number, for instance, let me pick a color so that you can see. If I have this number that I'm dealing with, which is 4, 3, 5. Now you think in terms of what position is this 4. Now here is what? At the 100 column. So we have 100. This column is what? 10. Okay. And this column is what? Ones. Okay. So if I have this, I know the 4 is what? Stand for 400, because these are 400. This one is what? 30. And this one is what? 5. So when you put all together, beginning we did this, so when you put all together, that gives you 435. Okay, 435. So these are the breakdown. So when we are, whatever that we are saying here, is someone coming? Okay, so whatever that we are saying here is simple. Okay, we are saying all numbers are made up of digits which start from 0 to 9. So the highest number we have is 9. In the same way to your alphabet. So digits are like letters in a word. Okay, so a word is made up of letters. Numbers are also made up of digits. So 23 is a 2-digit number made from the digit 2 and 3. 627 is a 3-digit number made from digit 6, 2 and 7. The position of the digits in a number tells us its value. So always you look at the position, because the position that gives the weight. If not the position, 6 will just be 6, 2 will just be 2, 7 will just be 7. But the position where you place the number, that gives the weight to the number. So for instance, the 2 in the number 23 has the value of 2 tenths, meaning that here is what? 10. Okay, 210 will give you 20. That is what it means. It has 2 tenths, so it means that 2 tenths will give you 20. So 2 times 10 will give you 20. And the 3 has a value of 3 ones. So 3 times 1 is 3. Okay, 3 ones. So you can see here the 3 is what? 3 ones. Okay, here is tens, here is ones. So 3 ones, 2 tenths. That is what it means. If you have here 4 is here, it will also be what? 400. Okay, that is what it means. So if I have here will be what? 3 tenths. So 3 tenths will give me 30. 400. 4 of 100 will give me what? 400. So it means 4 times 100 will give me 400. That's why we have here. Here is ones. So 5 ones will give me what? 5, because 5 times 1 is 5. That's what you have here. So you think in terms of the position, you look at it very carefully when you are dealing with what? Numbers. Okay, so these are the things that we look at for. Okay, now for instance, so all that we've done here, you can see 3 tenths. It means that 3 times 10 will give you 30. So 3 tenths give us what? 30. So the unit digit is 5. Okay, and signify 5 ones. Okay, when you talk about unit means 1. Something unit means 1. When you use the word unit, means 1. Okay, so the unit digit is what? 5, which is what? 5. Okay, the value of it is 5. So when we write a number, the position of each digit is important. The position of digit gives that digit its place value. Okay, now let's move further. So for when you see values comes into play in terms of money and everything that you have, so when we write prices or numbers representing money, okay, we use a decimal point to separate the dollars from the cents. It can be pounds, it can be cedi or peso, or everything is the same. For example, if I have 2.50, which means that $2 what? 50 cents, representing here $2 and what? 50 what? hundreds. Now I will go into details of this, so don't worry about you seeing the hundreds. I will actually draw for you to really understand everything, so when we start implementing it, you know how you can deal with those things of a dollar. Okay, so the first digit after a decimal representing tenth, so this is the first digit, which is 5. So after a decimal, okay, the first digit representing what? Tenth. Okay, tenth, the th here, okay, is when we are dealing with decimal. Now we have, what that we have is in 100, ones, 10. Now 10 is for 1, a unit digit. Now when we are dealing with decimal, we add the ths to it. So after the decimal, the first number is what? Tenth, okay, of dollar. Okay, then that's what we see here. So tenth of dollar here representing what? Cents. Okay, okay, the second digit after the decimal representing hundredth. Okay, 100. So if I have here this one representing 100, so if you have this is what? Tenth, this is what? 100 after the decimal. Okay, so 100 cents make a dollar. So 50 of this is what? Half a dollar. If I get 100 of this will give me $1. It means that here we change to what? 3. So adding to the $2, making what? $3 or $3. Okay, so this is what you have to think about. Now here you can see here we have $2.50 what? Cents, or $2.50. You can also say that is the same as 250 cents. Okay, why are we saying that? Because 100 cents makes a dollar. So if I have 2 here, so 2 times the 100 will give me 200. Then adding my 50 means what? Here 250 what? Cents. Okay, we wanted to multiply 2.50 by 4. Okay, we could simply multiply 250, because you already know we could simply multiply 250 by 4 to get 1,000 cents, and 1,000 cents is the same as what? 10 what? $10. Why? Because you know that 100 cents makes what? A dollar. So if I have 1,000 of it, when you do your simple mathematics, you realize that it's like that. You get what? 10 cents. Okay, so enough of this. I just want you to understand this. So if you have 3 decimal points, the third one will move to what? Thousandth. Okay, now the one who is making please mute your microphone. Okay, all of you mute it so that you can really hear what I'm saying. Okay, so I want us to go further. So now I really have this decimal here that I want us to really understand. So interpreting decimal as this. So if I have this decimal, how do we get the understanding of it, and understanding what happened to a decimal point during arithmetics? Okay, and then mastering the rounding of numbers. Okay, now when we say a decimal, what is it about? Okay, yesterday someone even asked the same questions about a decimal. Okay, what is decimal? Okay, so I just want us to quickly understand this, okay, so that we actually know what we are doing. Okay, so decimal, what's the point? Okay, so with that all said, what exactly is a decimal? So the ideas comes from the column representation of a whole numbers that we have met in the earlier models that we've done so far. So there we had columns for units, we have tens, hundreds, thousands, and so on. Okay, so for instance, let me draw one for you. Okay, so I just want to use this as example here. So in a nutshell, a diagram here, we have 100 we have hundreds, let me space it out, and have tens, then we have units. Okay, so if I have something like this, I having a number, let's me have a number like 7 here, I have a number like 8 here, and I have a number which is also 4 here. Okay, so these are the numbers that I have for this. So in the nutshell, this number that I've written here is 784. So in 784, I know that this one stands for, let me try to draw a table for this. Okay, let's do a gentle table for this. Okay, so I have this one, so this is what I've done. So now this number stands for, so this number here that we have 784, 7 is what is the position, as from what we really understood. The position of the 7 digits here is what? 100. So 100, so 7 times 100, so 7 times the 100 will give us what? 700. So now here the position will be what? The position will be what? Who can tell me? From what I explained to you. Okay, so the position here will be what? 7 of 100. Okay, 7 of 100. So which is what? 7, let's see, 7 times 100 will give us what? 700. That's what it means. This one is tens, so 8 of tens. Okay, so 8, here is 8 of 10, which is what? 80. And then this one is what? Unit is 1. So unit is 1, which is what? Unit is what? 1. So here is what? 4 of ones. So 4 of ones will also give us what? 4. So when you see this number, the breakdown is what? 700 plus 80 plus 4. That's actually what this one means. So you can see 700, this, so this is the position. So we are always conscious of the position. So in the decimal, we also apply the same concept in decimal. So that's what I want us to move to. So in the same way as you see here, in decimal, instead of units we use tenth. So now I'll extend this. So if I have here, and then here is point, I'm having here point 92. 0.92 is here. Okay, so this number that I'm having here, okay, let me actually do the typing so that you actually know what we are doing. Just pay attention and get the understanding. Once you grab it, the rest will be easy for all of us. Okay, so 0.94, okay, 92 rather, let me do it 92. So 0.92, this is what I'm having here, 0.92. Okay, so this is the number. So if I come here, I'm just going to extend my diagram that I have here. So I'll extend this one here, okay, and I'll extend this one here. And I told you something previously, that after the decimal, okay, so I will write here okay, so here is going to be after the decimal. After a decimal point we have what? Tenth. Okay, after the decimal point we have tenth, and what? 100. So 100th. Okay, so after the decimal point we have what? 100. Okay, so this is what I really want you guys to understand. Okay, it's very, very important to know that. Okay, so after a decimal point we have what? 100, and then this is what? The tenth. So once you have this in this column here, if you have another one here, the third one will be what? 1000, as I explained to you the previously. Okay, but for instance, I just want everything to be easy, okay, for you, so that you can really get the understanding of what you are doing. So I will just draw my diagram here. Let me extend this one like this. Okay, so now the position of these numbers will change. Okay, so the position of these numbers will actually change. So this one here, what is there is what? 9, and then what is here? What is here is what? 2. Okay, so this is what we've done. Okay, so I really want you to understand from this point. So we are applying the same concept here. So after a decimal point is what? Tenth. So I have tenth of this. So normally you see that if this one get to 10, the 9 get to 10, you see that it will move toward this. The moment this 9 here get to 10, it will add up to this. So here will be 7, 8, 5. Okay, so 10 will move here, will add up. Okay, now this is what? 100. So if we come to 99, the moment we add another, it will add up to what? This. So here will become what? 5. So 100 of this, when you are at this column, is what? 100. And then when you are at this column, the 9 is at what? 10th. It means we just need one of what this to get to what this unit, 1 unit. You need 1 to add it to get to 1 unit. Here this is what 100, so the whole thing, so you need 8 of this to get to what 1 unit.
Yes.
So this is what I really want you guys to
Fine.
understand. Okay, have you gotten that?
Okay.
Hello?
Okay.
Yeah, do you understand what we are doing?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, so now let's come here. I'm going to do one thing here. So now you can see here, this one is what 9. So
Okay.
9 of this, 9 of what 10th, okay, will give us what
Okay.
the value that we want. So bear in mind that here is what 0.9. That is one thing you need to know, is what, let's say I'm multiplying, so 0.9 of, because you say after the point, the number that comes there is 10th, so 0.9 of 10.
Okay.
So if I want to move this, so if 0.9 of 10, when you multiply, you get what 9. Okay, do you understand? You get 9. That's why you see this number that, and here too 0.
No problem. But you don't have the picture
Hello?
of that one. You don't have the picture of that card. Picture of that card.
Do you understand what you are doing?
Okay. Okay, no problem.
Okay.
Waiting there.
Now,
Okay.
what I want you guys to understand from here is what we
The only thing I understand is the number and the person. That is school.
Hello, can you hear me? Okay, so now do you understand up to this point the units? Do you understand this one? Do you understand this one? Do you understand that one? Okay, so this the units. Okay, you need to look at the position of each number, each digit. Okay. Right. You need to look at the position of each number, each digit here. So this one is what 100. This one is what? This one is what? Who can tell me? Hello. Who can tell me what is the position of the 8? What 10th? Okay. What is the position of the 4? Units. Okay. And you understand units of units? Do you know the meaning of units? Okay. What is the meaning? Single. Yeah. Okay, so single stands for single. Okay, so you can see here, this is 10th. Okay, this is what 100. That is the position. And then I'm also telling you that now when it comes to decimal, okay, the point is the main thing. Okay, so after the point, the number that comes after the point is what 10th. So now this number after this point, the number that is here is what 10th. So this 9 is what 10th. Okay, do you understand? And then the next number that comes is what 100th. Do you understand up to that point? Hello. Yeah, can you hear me? Okay, so now you can see here, if I want to write this one alone without the whole number, you can see that here is what 0 is this point. It can also be here 7, this number that you see here, 7 8 4 plus 0.92, the same thing. Okay, but then when it's joined together, the number after this is that. Okay, so I can decide to write this number because you already know that we are dealing with what, digits. So I can decide to write 0.9, but I know the position of 9. What is the position of 9 is what, 10th. So I know of 10. Okay, just do the breakdown. We are just dealing with the breakdown for you to understand. Okay, now here this the position is what, 100. So if I want to add the 2 to it, here will be 0.92, and this will give me what, 100 of what, 100. Do you understand? I just want you to know the position that I'm talking about, like the way we deal with this. Okay, we deal with the whole number. It's the same thing to the decimal. That's one thing I want you to. It's the same thing. We said 0. Point what? 0. Point what? 0.9 times what? 0.9 times 10. I'm just telling you the position. It's 10th. This is 10th. Okay, the position is what? 10th. Do you understand? The position of this is what? 100. Okay, so just want you to understand the position. Do you understand? And then we need, when you so when you multiply 0.9 times 10 will give you what? It's not 9.
Yes.
It's not 9.
Yes.
Yes, it's 9. So just give you the position. This number is 9. So it's not up to 10. So it become, when you get to 10, then it will be what? A unit. Now, as at now, when it's 9, it's not a unit yet. So you need 1 to add it to this to get what? 1 unit. Okay, this one is what? Is at the 100th. 100th means that you need 100 of this. That will give you what? 1 unit. So when you multiply 0.92 by 100, it's not 92. Yeah, so we are just dealing with the breakdowns so that you really understand it. So when we start solving the question, you can know what we are actually doing. Okay, so we are just dealing with the position. I just want you guys to understand the position. So these are the position. This is the number that we talked about. Is 804.92. Okay, and we are saying that just after the point, the number that is after the point is what? 10th column. Okay, and then the one that follows is also at what? 100th column. That's what I've done for you here. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Are you okay? Hello.
Hi.
Okay, so I'm going to draw a number here, and then you tell me their position. Okay, so let's do this exercise. So I have here 8, okay, 4, 9. We just break it down like what we've done. Points. 0.25. Okay, so tell me each position, like what I'm having here. So what is the position for the 8? What is the position for the 8? Who can tell me? Hello. Yeah, what is the position for 8? Okay, it's 100, so H. What is the position for the 4?
10.
It's 10. Okay, so T. What is the position for the 9? 1, so it's units, right?
Yes.
Okay. So it's units. So if I want to break this one down, it will be 8 of what? 8 of what? 8 of what? 8 of 100. Okay, so this is 8 of 100, which will give us what? 800. Which will give us 800. Okay, if I want to break this one, what will it be? The 4. The 4 will be what? 4 of what? 4 of 10. Okay, so 4 of 10. Okay, so 4 of 10 will give us what? 40. Okay, and then so here will be 9 by 1. Okay, so when you compute it, you realize that you will have what? 800 plus what? 40 plus what? 9. Okay, will give us the total of this. Okay, now let's come to 849. Okay, that's good. So now let's come here. The principle that we are using is just after the decimal point, the number that comes is what? Who can tell me? It's 10th. Okay, so it's 10th. Okay, so here is what? 10th.
And the last one will be 100.
The last one is what? Is what? 100th. Yeah, they all participate. Here is what? 100th. Okay. Okay.
And the difference is like the 100, the 10 and 100. The last letters are each, and the other one, the other 100 and 10.
Okay, so if I want to break this number down, it can also be 0.25, right? Okay, 0.25, but you know that this one is stand from what? The 10th. Okay, the 10th, so it means what? For 10th of what? This. So as we did with, so here will be 0.2. if I want to deal with only things, so 0.2 times what? The 10, which when we multiply will give you what? 2. Okay, that tells you the position of this. Okay, and then when you multiply here also is 100, so 25 is 100, so 0.25 times, because here is 100, so times 100 will also give you what, 25, right? Okay, so it means that, and I told you that from here you need, when you are 10th, you need 10 of this will give you 1 unit. Okay, after the decimal point, 10 of this will give you 1 unit. So if I'm here 8 and I'll be able to get 8 to add to 2, it will give me 1 unit. So here will change to here 9, 1 plus this, so here it will change to 850. Okay, and when you are at this column, let's 25, you are in what, 100 units. So you need 100 of this will give you what, 1 unit. Do you understand? Okay, so I want you guys to really understand. Tomorrow we will solve a lot of questions here. Okay, but today just the explanation for you to really understand everything. So tomorrow when we move further, we are going to solve questions with regard to this. Okay, so I'll do the breakdown, then we will solve question, how to do the multiplication. So I can give you a question like this. Let's see, 2.5 times 2.5. You should be able to do it. After resolving one question, you should be able to do it. Okay, and the way to do that, we will deal with that tomorrow. Okay, if you have any question, you can ask. Yeah.
Sir.
Yes, you can talk. Okay.
Please, I was not also. Sir,
Yes.
please, it was not also. I didn't see them. I missed half of the class.
Oh, okay. Okay. So you didn't get everything right. Okay, but with I'll get back to you. Okay, now what question, do you have any question again apart from he not joining earlier version? Do you also have any question? Do you all understand what you've done so far today?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you.
Sir.
You what?
I also missed some of the class.
Okay, so what we will do is I will forward the video. Okay, you'll get the video, it's recorded version, you get the video. Okay, but tomorrow try and join early. Okay, those that you couldn't get, try and join early. So I will, yeah, we are done, so I'll be able to walk you through that, what you couldn't get. Okay, but then try and get the video. Okay. Okay, so thank you very much for attending today's session. Hope to see you tomorrow. Okay, bye. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.